And the third thing I would suggest to you that makes a more vibrant school system is that you open the system up and recognize that monopolies have a useful role, but they're not the most dynamic system that will yield the quickest result. And in Florida, we've done that by creating the widest array of school choice programs in the country. We start with our 4-year-olds, where some 150,000 4-year-olds get public money to be able to go to the school of their choice, and a great majority of them go to private options. We assess, it's literacy-based, we assess these kids, we don't test them, but we assess them to see how prepared they are when they come into kindergarten. And that school choice program is the largest, I believe, in the country, and very successful. More and more kids are prepared to start kindergarten, prepared to be able to read. We also have a corporate tax scholarship program where scholarships are given to low-income families. Some 45,000 kids are participating in that program, the largest of its kind. We have a McKay Scholarship Program, which is for any parent that has a child that under the IDEA law, that has a individual education plan, and they don't believe that it's working to the extent that it could. Unilaterally, they can take the full amount of the scholarship or the voucher and move their child to a private option. Some 20,000 kids take advantage of that. We have the largest virtual school in the country with some 300,000 plus courses being administered to about 120,000 kids. We have a very robust, dynamic charter school set of schools, I think several hundred of those, and growing rapidly. And all of this, the arguments that you'll hear, and Mr. Superintendent, I'm sure you hear this regularly, is that this will destroy public education. The more choices you give parents, the more you're taking money away from the system and hurting all the kids that are in these schools. Well, I'm here to tell you that Florida has had perhaps the greatest gains of any state in the last 12 years, and we have the most abundant school choice programs, both public and private. And the net result is not just, don't take it from the former that is here explaining this process to you, go and look at the research. And the research would suggest that public schools get better when parents have more choice, that all schools do better when you provide choice. And so my advocacy here is to be big and to be bold, shatter all of the stupid myths that are around that make it harder to focus on moving to a student-centered system. And the net result is that you'll be empowering parents, they'll be more engaged in their children's education, and you'll get dramatically better results. And so the third suggestion I have is don't be so tied to convention. Don't be, I guess the term would be, don't be so politically correct that you're tied to, oh, no, we must not do this. This is the government's money. It's not the government's money. This is taxpayers' dollars to equip young people to be successful, and there should be more options for parents.